everyone, today I'm joining in a collaboration with a few other dolly friends, and we are doing a dolly sized journal. So we're making a journal scaled down to fit a doll, and I've made mine to fit my Sasha doll. So the other people in this collaboration are Ina from the Dainty Seamstress, Penny from Playful Dolls Adventures, and then there is Missy, who is on Instagram. She's not on YouTube, and her name on Instagram is at Toadily, TOADILY_dollies. So yeah, there's just the four of us. Which is a shame really, because it's such fun. I've really enjoyed making this little journal. So Sasha's she's not written in it yet, so she's not worried about us having a peep in it, are you, Sasha? Look at her hair, isn't she a gorgeous doll? I absolutely love her. Yeah, she was my first Sasha, and her hair was short, so I cut her hair shorter and gave her a wig. So let's have a look through this journal. It is an Alice in Wonderland themed journal, and I chose that theme because I'm actually working on a full scale Alice in Wonderland journal. The little dangles I made from a keyring that had all four cards on them, the metal cards, and I just took it to pieces so that I could use the cards individually because I thought they were a great size. My journal, I used this is a altered book. So I made it look as if I'd sewn pages in by putting some stitches through the spine. I decorated the back with a mushroom sticker and then the sticker that says "Go Back." On the front, we've got a framed picture of Alice. And then underneath her it says Wonderland, and I've used some of this bobbly trim because I thought, well, it's not too massive, I've used the red and the white throughout. So on page 1 we have a little pocket with a clock and some roses on there, and then inside the pocket we've got a tag with a clock on and a tag with a key on, and they're all edged with this, well, what is it called? Aged mahogany. I love the aged mahogany. And you can see that I've covered the pages in this coffee dyed paper, and in the corner of each writing page I've put a little sticker, and this is actually a nail art sticker. It's actually a nail art sticker, so I thought they were just perfect to fit on there. Over here I've found this small sticker to fit on that page. I really liked it. It's just the little drink me bottle, I think. And then over here I found these cards. They were on the back of a 12 by 12 paper pad I'd got, and it was showing you what was in the pad. And I thought, oh, they'll be the right size to cut out and use as a little pocket, so I did. And then I found this one on a smaller pad and just used it as a little writing spot and tucked it in there. You can see that I cut them out wonky. I didn't want them to be straight. I thought, oh, I'll cut them out wonky. And then this is actually a sticker, but it does make a good journaling card for the journal. Over the page we have my little interactive belly band. This little heart moves up and down. There we go, and it has a little belly band at the front there, which has a little, I've got fingers like sausages, that's the trouble. So it's got a little journal card in it, in the front band, and then in the back it's got another journal card, and it's been decorated with the main sticker from the nail sticker sheet, and then on the back it's plain white to be written on. You've got plenty of writing space, Sasha. She said it'd be something if I could see. She's got hairs in her eyes, and I will trim that actually. Then we've got another nail art sticker here of the white rabbit. Then over here, hold on, we've got a corner pocket with some cards on it. And tucked into there is a very large journaling card with writing space on the back. And then on the edge of this page, I've put some of the card symbols, the heart, the club, the diamond and the spade. And then we've got a white trim along the edge of that page. Then on to the next page, we have got a double pocket. So we've got a pocket on both pages, and as the pocket is out of the distressed coffee dyed paper, we've got a card sticker on each one. We've got the white rabbit on there, and we've got a fan on there. Then inside each one, we've got a red and a blue journaling card. And they have plain white backs, which I have done with the aged mahogany. I've used that throughout. Yeah, and then the last one, ooh, it's not stuck on, is Alice talking to the flowers on that one. And then over the page we have this journaling card, and it has space for writing on the back of it. And then we've got another one there with a bottle on it. Over here we have a picture of Alice with the Drink Me bottle and a tiny little paper clip there. I was well pleased to find those tiny little paper clips to fit on there. Love that. And then over the page we have got the dormouse in a pocket. And then on this journaling card we've got the dodo on one side and writing space on the other. And I really wanted to get the knaves in, painting the roses red, so I popped that on there just to be a picture. And we've got more of the red edging. Over here we've got a small Alice nail sticker, and over here we've got a tuck. It tucks right over the page, and in this side of the tuck we've got a large journaling card. It just tucks under there, it's only glued up here. And then on the other side we've got the same as is on the front, Alice in a frame there. And then on here we've got Humpty Dumpty, I believe, and then a clock either side, and I'm not sure whether that it could be Tweedledee or Tweedledum. And then over here, as soon as I saw this sticker, I knew I wanted to use it in my journal as a tuck spot. So it is just a tuck spot. I just took the back off the bottom of the sticker and left the top of the sticker with the backing on, so it would only stick at the bottom. So we've got the Mad Hatter and we've got the White Rabbit there. Then over here we have got a little bunny rabbit blowing a trumpet. We have got some pale blue rick-rack down the side there. And then this, I'm very proud of this part of the journal. It is a little waterfall element. Yeah, it's got a little bit stuck there, hasn't it? So it's not quite right there. Not sure what happened. There we go. That's better. Yeah, really pleased that I could manage to make it small enough. And I actually found these papers that I've stuck on there on the back of the 12 by 12 card. It was showing you what pages were in there. So yeah, I was really pleased at how that came out. Can you tell? And then over here we have a tuck spot at the side here. This is some washi tape which I left the backing on, and I just glued it at the bottom, the top and down the side, and then I tucked into it this little journaling card and this bigger journaling card. There we go. And then over here we have a little envelope. I sat and made these envelopes. And inside the envelope you can see there's a heart and a little tag that just fit in there nicely. And then that's held onto the page by another little tiny cute paper clip. It's not held anywhere at the minute because I can't get it back under the paper clip. Come on, come on. That's it. Then over here we've got Alice at the tea party. She's got a little bunny rabbit in one hand and she's got a fork in the other. And then I use this heart to make a little journaling card there. And then on the very last page, we've got a little picture of Alice in the corner here. That again is a nail art sticker. We've got the Mad Hatter's hat there, and then we've got 5 envelopes, which I made and cut the edge off. So you can write on the front of each envelope, and then each envelope contains a little journaling card, which I have to get out with tweezers, that can be written on. And they've all been done with the aged mahogany. Let's pop that back in there if I can. Yeah, and each one has its own little journaling card. So that was my part of the collaboration. That was my journal. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration from it. I hope you will pop over to see Ina and Penny's journals, and also Mrs., who I said is on Instagram, and I will link all of those channels in the description box of this video. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.